Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Unfog with Dr. Atahar Parveen. If you are new to this channel, please do subscribe to the channel, and if you like my work, please do like the videos and classes present in the channel, and also please share among other HSTR and teaching recruitment aspirants who are willing to write the teacher recruitment examinations. No, this channel is for you all. Okay, this channel entirely is dedicated for all the teacher recruitment examinations. Okay, I teach all maths and science. Okay, this class has been made by keeping in mind the syllabus of KVS also. Okay, actually the same syllabus is there for KVS TGT also. That's why I have made this class keeping in mind their syllabus also. So this class is going to be surely very much helpful, very much useful for KVS TGT aspirants also. Okay, not only HSTR aspirants, KVS TGT aspirants can also watch this class and learn this topic, because this is a very important topic. Okay, every time minimum 1 or 2 questions come from this topic. Okay, so before starting this class, let me quickly give you this phone number. Actually, many of you are asking phone number, right? Aspirants who want to enroll into HSTR PM method paid classes, you all are asking for phone number. So I have a phone number here. The phone number is 9900021027. Okay. Now I know that many aspirants are having some doubts regarding enrolling into my HSTR PM course batch 2 paid classes. So you all can call this number or WhatsApp to this number to get assistance in enrolling into the HSTR PM course batch 2. Okay. The fee, of course, it is rupees 3,500 for batch 2, and you can click the link given in the description below this video for QR code which is to be scanned to pay fee, and also you will get the tentative schedule with that link. Okay, that tentative schedule is nothing but the plan of this HSTR PM course. Okay, now if you are interested to join, please join as soon as possible, because already 5 days classes are conducted. Okay, but don't worry about previous classes. No, you should not worry. Once you get enrolled into HSTR PM course batch 2, you will be provided with all classes right from the beginning. Okay, all those classes are recorded classes, right? So you don't need to worry. I will provide all the classes right from day 1 till the day you are enrolled in. Okay, I will provide all those classes also, and as you will be enrolled, the future classes also obviously you will get. Okay, not only that recorded classes, you will also be provided with the PDF notes, study material and worksheets for mathematics wherever it is required. Okay, so all this will be provided along with the recorded classes. Okay, so you can call to this number for registration related queries. Okay, but if you have any doubts regarding the course, I mean to say, if you have course related queries, then please you will have to mail me only. Okay, because I am the one who can clear all your doubts related to my paid classes. Okay, so this is my email ID, atahartethstrcourses@gmail.com. So please look into the spelling. Many of you are writing wrong spelling, and then you are complaining me that I am not replying you. See, if I get your mail, I will reply you. No, so if you want to make sure that I am getting your mail, then please you make sure that you are typing the right email ID. Okay, and also you can join my Telegram channel. The link of the Telegram channel will be given in the description below this video. Okay, so that's it about the paid classes. Okay, then let's continue with our chapter SURDS from maths. This will be the part 2 lecture of this chapter. Part 1 lecture is already available in this YouTube channel. I will give the link of that lecture in the description. Okay, so let us start the class. Now coming to next rule. Next rule is known as rationalizing the denominator of SURDS. Basically, our aim is to make the numbers rational, right? Because SURDS are irrational numbers, right? So we would like to make them rationalize, correct? That is what our aim is now. So suppose we are given a number whose denominator is irrational. Then what you do? You can convert its denominator to a rational number by multiplying it with the numerator and denominator by one suitable number. That number is known as a rationalization factor, and that procedure is known as a rationalization. Okay? Now I have given you example here. If you want to rationalize this denominator root 6, you will multiply and divide it with root 6. Why are you doing this? Because in the denominator, I want to make the number as a rational number. Root 6 into root 6 will give me only 6, which is rational. Okay? Root 6 was irrational. I multiplied it with another irrational number and I got a rational number. Okay? Now this is known as rationalization. Okay? So this is our rule 3 also. What it says, if you have b by root a, you can write it as b by root a into root a by root a. Just you are multiplying and dividing it with the same number. So you have not changed anything in that, right? You are just dividing and multiplying with the same number. But then ultimately my answer may have different version. My answer may look in a different manner, which is my aim. Okay. So in the denominator, my root a into root a will become a, and in the numerator I will have b root a. So basically what I have done, I have made the irrational number which is present in the denominator into a rational number. That is known as rationalization of a denominator. Okay. Now here this root a and root a is there, no? Root a and root a, which you are multiplying and dividing, no? You call it as a rationalizing factor. Rationalizing factor. Okay. Or RF also I say. Normally I use it like that also. Okay. Now in this also I have few rules like this. For example, if you have a binomial surd like this, a plus root b is there. Okay. If I want to rationalize this surd, what I will do? I will multiply and divide it with another surd such that this surd will become a rational number. So what I will do? I will multiply and divide it by a minus root b. I will multiply and divide it by a minus root b. See, if I have something, some x is there in the numerator, in the denominator I have a plus root b. So I will multiply it with a minus root b and divide it with a minus root b such that I can use my formula of a plus b into a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. I can use it, and this thing will be a rationalized thing. For that what I did, I multiplied and divided with some number which you call it as a conjugate or a rationalizing factor. Okay. So a minus root b is a conjugate of a plus root b. Okay. What is a conjugate of a plus root b? The conjugate is, or rationalizing factor is, a minus root b. Actually rationalizing factor means they both are rationalizing factors of each other. See, for example, if I have a minus b, a minus root b in the denominator, how will I rationalize it? I can rationalize it by writing a plus root b by multiplying it and dividing it. Correct? So I can say that a plus root b and a minus root b, they both are rationalizing factors of each other or conjugates of each other. Okay. So this is one case. There could be another different case also may be there. For example, like this it could be there. If you have a plus b into root x. I am talking about denominator. Okay. This is there in the denominator. Then to rationalize it, what you do? you will multiply. I will write it here again. X by, I will not write X actually. I will write something else because X is already there here. No, I will write some P. Okay. A plus B root X. This I will write a conjugate here. What will be the conjugate? A minus B root X by A minus B root X. Okay. With this, what is happening? In the denominator, I will get A square minus B square X. Means I have rationalized the denominator. In the numerator, I will have this P into A minus B root X. Okay. So what is happening here? A plus this thing. A plus B root X and A minus B root X. They are conjugates of each other, or they are rationalizing factors of each other. Okay. Like that only, if you have situation like this, you have root of X plus root of Y. Okay. This is there in the denominator. P by root of X plus root of Y. So what you do to rationalize it? You will use the conjugate like this. Root X minus root Y. Okay. Now root of X plus root of Y and root of X minus root of Y are conjugate of each other, or rationalizing factor of each other. Okay, I hope I am clear. Now this is a very important topic, rationalizing the SURDS. So we will get back to this topic after some time. First we will discuss all the rules, again we will get back to this topic. Okay. Next rule, rule 4. If you have A root C, you can add or subtract it with the another surd B root C. At that time, you can take C common like this, A plus or minus B into root C. Okay, you can do it. This is, you call it as a distributive property, I think. Okay, that thing you can do. For example, if you have question like this, simplify 5 root 6 plus 4 root 6. You can easily take root 6 common and you can write numbers inside. This will give you 9 root 6. Okay. In the same manner, if you have 5 root 6 minus 4 root 6, then also you can take root 6 common and you will have 5 minus 4 inside. Your answer will be root 6. Okay. This is our rule 4. Another example, if you are told to simplify this thing, simplify 7 cube root of 2 plus cube root of 16 minus cube root of 54. Our aim is to remove the numbers from the jail, right? So what I can do? Here I can't do anything. It should be as it is. Here I can take 8 twos, correct? 8 twos is 16, right? And 2 cube is 8, right? So I can write it as 2 cube into 16, not 16 actually, into 2, right? So 2 cube into 2. 2 cube is 8, right? So minus 54. Big number is there, means you simply do LCM. No problem. 3 18s, 3 6s, then 3 2s. So you have 3 cube into 2. So here you can write it as a cube root of 3 cube into 2. Okay. So that I can remove numbers outside now. This like this, and then 2 will come outside, cube root of 2. Again 3 will come outside, cube root of 2. Now you can apply rule 4. Okay. Easily you can apply rule 4 and you can take things common. What is that you will take common? Cube root of 2 you will take common. Inside you will have 7 plus 1 minus 3. Okay. Not 1 actually, it is 2. I will erase it, right? So this will give me 6 cube root of 2. Okay. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. So this will be my answer. Okay. Another problem, similar type of problem, little bit a tough one. Okay, using rule 4 only. Example, they may tell you to simplify square root of 12 plus square root of 50 plus 5 root 3 minus square root of 147 minus square root of 32. Okay. Our aim is to solve this problem by splitting numbers to bring out perfect squares because I have a square root, so that I remove at least some part of the number from this jail of a root of the square root. Okay, so what I'm going to do, first I will treat each number so that I'll not make any mistake. This I can write it as 4 into 3, right? Or I can write it as 2 square into 3, right? So I can easily remove 2, so it will become 2 root 3. Next number, square root of 50. I can do it mentally only, that it is 25 twos, so that I'll get 5 outside. It will be 5 root of 2. Next number, I can't do anything. 5 root of 3, I will keep it as it is. Next number, square root of 147. If I don't understand, I will do LCM. 7 twos are, 7 ones are, 7 threes are. So 7 square into 3. So this will be square root of 7 square into 3 or 7 root 3. Next is square root of 32. It is 16 twos are, correct? So it is very easy for me. 16 twos are means 4 square. I'll take 4 outside. Okay. This is how I have treated. I will rewrite this now. In place of root 12, I had 2 root 3 and root 40 means 5 root 2. 5 root 3 as it is I will write. And for root of 147, I will write minus 7 root 3. And the square root of 32, I will write minus 4 root 2. Okay. Now I can group things, right? 2 root 3, I'll take root 3 one side because I want to take common, right? And minus 7 root 3. Then 5 root 2 minus 4 root 2. Okay. So that I'll take root 3 common. I will have 2 plus 5 minus 7. And here I will have root 2 common, 5 minus 4. So this will be 0. This will be 0 because it is 0 plus root 2. Okay. So my answer will be square root of 2. Okay. So this is how you can do. Simple problem. Only thing is you should know how to simplify. If you are not understanding, you can always do LCM and get the answer. Okay. Now let's come back to conjugate surds. The sum and difference of two simple quadratic surds, they are said to be conjugate surds to each other, as I told you. These conjugate surds or rationalizing factors are also known as complementary surds. Okay, complementary surds. For example, if you are taking sum and difference of two simple quadratic surds like this, 4 root 7 and root 2, you add them or subtract them, both will be your conjugate surds. Okay. Or similarly, if you take minus 2 root 5 plus root 3, then that minus 2 root 5 will stay as it is. That will not change. Only what will change is this. That plus will become minus. These are conjugate to each other. Okay. Basically, two binomial or quadratic surds, if it is x root a plus y root b, the conjugate will be x root a minus y root b, and they will be conjugate to each other. Okay. You should understand this, that they are conjugate to each other. Okay. So you can have a question like this. Actually, this is an important question I felt. So I took this question. The product of a binomial surd and its conjugate, it is always a rational number. You know why it is a rational number, right? Our main aim is we are using this conjugate and this surd and its conjugate. We are multiplying it together to make it a rational number only. Correct? That is what we are calling as rationalizing the surd. Correct? So we will get a rational number if you multiply the surd and its conjugate. Okay? So option B will be the correct answer. Here are some examples of conjugates. You can see here 2 plus root 3 means 2 minus root 3. Okay. Only thing here you are doing is you are writing minus here in these examples. Okay. But there are different examples also like this. Every time you are not going to write just minus in between. Okay. You are going to write or you are going to change the sign of a number which is having the root. Okay. The number which is having the root. For example, I am having this surd root 5 plus 3. If I want to write its conjugate, if I write it like this minus 3, then the answer will be wrong. Because its actual conjugate is minus 2 root 5 plus 3. Because I have to change the sign of a surd, which is the surd, for that I will change the sign. Okay. For that, what I will do? I will rewrite. I will rewrite this 2 root 5 plus 3 like this. 3 plus 2 root 5. So that I will not make a mistake. I will just change the sign here in between. Okay. That will be my conjugate, sir. Okay. This will be my conjugate. Okay. I hope you are understanding. What I actually mean to say is from that particular group of surds, you have to change the sign of a root number. If you have plus here, then its conjugate will be minus like this. Okay. I am not writing any number inside. I am just giving you example like this. If you have a minus root with a number, its conjugate will be plus root with a number. Okay. There will be number here inside. Okay. Like this only for minus 7, minus root 7 minus 3. I will rewrite it. I will rewrite it like this. Minus 3 minus root 7 and its conjugate I will change the sign here. Minus I will make it as plus. Okay. And this thing to directly I can do. If your root number is in the second place, in the second term like this, 3 minus root 2 is there. So its conjugate will be 3 plus root 2 as it is I will write. But if I have like this, root 2 minus 3 if I have, then I will first rewrite it. I will write like this, minus 3 plus root 2. Then its conjugate will be minus 3 minus root 2. Okay, this I wanted to teach you. Okay, so the easiest way of writing conjugate surd is to find the conjugate is just to write the given number in order of rational part first and irrational part next. Okay, rational part is this. This is rational part. This is irrational part. Okay, then you have to change the middle sign. Okay, I hope you are getting this. Okay. So if you have a question like this, rationalize the denominator. What will be your rationalizing factor or conjugate for this? 1, it is a rational part. Plus 2 root 3, it is a irrational part. I have to change the sign of a irrational part. So 1 minus 2 root 3 will be the conjugate. Then you proceed with your this thing. Okay. What is there in the denominator? Every time you will get like this. Once you do know a plus b into a minus b, you will get it like this. A plus b into a minus b will be a square minus b square. Okay, that you will have to do. Okay, then you will get the answer. Next, if you have a question like this, what is there? 4 plus root 2. What is the conjugate? 4 minus root 2. Okay, same thing only. Just to explain you how to rationalize the denominator, I have given the answers also. You can work out by yourself. Okay. Or if they ask you a question like this, to find the product of 3 minus root 7 and its conjugate. So then first you find its conjugate, which will be 3 plus root 7, and then you apply a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square formula, and it will become a 3 square minus root 7 whole square or 9 minus 7, which will be equal to 2. Okay. This is how you have to solve a problem when they are asking you to find the product of a surd and its conjugate. First find the conjugate of the surd and then multiply the surd with its conjugate. Okay. Next, the question could be like this also. This is an important question. In fact, I am expecting this type of question this time. So find the values of a and b if 3 plus root 7 by 3 minus root 7. It is like this. 3 plus root 7 by 3 minus root 7 is equal to a plus b into root 7. Okay. They want us to find the value of a and b. What will be the conjugate for 3 minus root 7? It will be 3 plus root 7, right? So 3 plus root 7 by 3 minus root 7 into 3 plus root 7 by 3 plus root 7. This will be the conjugate, right? So here I can have 3 plus root 7 whole square in the numerator. In the denominator, I have a minus b into a plus b formula. So a minus b into a plus b formula means it will be a square minus b square. Okay. And what is there in the numerator? I have a plus b whole square formula. 3 plus root 7 whole square, right? So a square plus b square plus 2ab. Again, use these two identities to solve this problem. In the denominator, I will write 3 square minus root 7 whole square. Okay. I have a plus b root 7 in the right hand side. Then in the numerator, I will apply the formula a square plus b square plus 2 into a into b upon 3 square will be 9 minus root 7 into root 7. Root 7 into root 7. It will become 7, correct? So that I'll write it here. And in the right hand side, I have a plus b root 7. Okay? Or 9 plus 7 plus 6 root 7 by 2. This is equal to a plus b root 7. If I add 9 plus 7, I will get 16 plus 6 root 7 by 2 is equal to a plus b root 7. Okay? So if I take 2 common here, it will be 8 plus 3 root 7. This will be equal to a plus b root 7. Okay? Here I have in the denominator 2, right? This 2 will get cancelled. And this is now in the form a plus b root 7. See, 8 plus 3 root 7 equal to a plus b root 7. Okay? So with this, I can say that a is equal to 8 and b is equal to 3. This will be the answer. Okay? This root 7, I will not do anything. I want b, right? It is 3. Then what is a? It is 8. That will be my answer. Okay? So this is an important question. Next, you can have this type of question also. This is a HSTR 2015 question actually. Okay. Now this time they are not going to ask exactly same question, but then it's better we learn how to do it. Okay. Now what all we discussed in this class, now we are going to put everything together here. Okay. This is a typical sum. It is a different type of sum and it is important also. The question is the product of, it is cube root of 9 actually. You are not able to see it properly. No, I will write it here. It is cube root of 9 plus cube root of 16 minus cube root of 12. This is the question. Okay. The product of this and its conjugate SURDS. Not only this, into its conjugate. That is your question. You have to find the answer for this. Okay. For that, what you do? First, you rewrite this. 9 I can write as 3 square, correct? 3 square whole to the power 1 by 3 plus 16 you can write as 4 square, correct? 4 square whole to the power 1 by 3 minus 12 you can write as 4 3s are 12, right? And I will write this cube in the numerator. I will make it as a 1 by 3. Okay. Now I can write it like this also, right? 3 to the power 1 by 3 whole square. And I can write 4 square as 4 to the power 1 by 3 whole square minus, if I split 3 to the power 1 by 3 into 4 to the power 1 by 3. Okay. Now if I see this, I am getting something in mind. It is like a square plus b square minus ab. Okay. So this reminds me of one algebraic identity. What is it? A cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square plus b square minus ab. Okay. Now this is my question, right? This is my question. My question, I have splitted it into a square plus b square minus ab thing. Correct? That if I am multiplying it with a plus b, then I will get a cube plus b cube. That means this is my question and this is the conjugate. Okay, and this is the product of these. That is what our question was, right? The question into its conjugate and I should get the answer for this product. Okay, now what is the answer? It is a cube plus b cube. Okay. Now, with this thing, I can find value of a, right? A is 3 to the power 1 by 3 with this formula only and b is 4 to the power 1 by 3. Correct? So, if I want to find the product of conjugate and the question, what is the question? Cube root of 9 plus cube root of 16 minus cube root of 12. This thing, if I want to do, what is my answer? It should be a cube plus b cube. A cube plus b cube. Okay. Now what is a? It is 3 to the power 1 by 3. I have cube, so I will write 3 to the power 1 by 3 whole cube plus what is b? 4 to the power 1 by 3. I have whole cube. Okay. Now this 3 and this 3 will get cancelled. I will have 3 plus 4. So my answer will be 7. Okay. Option 2 will be the correct answer. Okay friends, this was all about SURDS. I really hope that you enjoyed this class, and this was an important class. Okay. So if you are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And please share not only this class, all my free classes which are present in my YouTube channel. Please share them with as many PM method candidates. Okay. For more such free classes, please share all the free classes available in my YouTube channel. Okay. Thank you. Bye.